Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. PBE, welcome. We got some more week one action for you. I am your host, Moosey, here for my first stream of OOTP 26. I'm really excited. I'm happy to have you all here, ready to rock and roll on another Saturday stream as we finish up week number one. Lots of prime times on the schedule here. We got 4 of them, and then we also have one minor league game as well. I'm excited to see how everything goes with the new sim. I haven't been able to catch a stream yet. I've been really busy recently, but I'm excited to see what kind of nonsense we get. I tested everything yesterday with the offline files. Everything should be good. On my end, should be is the keyword. We'll see what happens. But I'm really excited for this, and because of the charity stream we had going this year, we do have specific stream sponsors. These people have graciously donated and won the ability to sponsor specific streams. I know the game day schedule post at the beginning of the week said there wasn't a sponsor to be determined. So unless something has changed since I got the initial notification of sponsors, I do have a sponsor on here for Saturdays. Yes, somebody posted it incorrectly on their Dame. But yeah, Saturday's streams are brought to you by the Lemurs Surge Alliance, and of course by KP, our one true commissioner. And, and also secretly brought to you by my crippling caffeine addiction as well. So today's caffeine of choice to keep me going on this Saturday is a Viking Berry Monster. So I'm fueled up and ready to rock and roll. So let's get things going. We got 5 stream games to get through, a couple of quick sims in there as well. So let's hop onto OOTP and see how things go. Sugar-free. Yeah, I'm also a sugar-free Red Bull. Specifically sugar-free, not zero sugar. You're a maniac if you drink zero sugar. But I was feeling a little bit different today, so I grabbed myself a Monster at the gas station. Yeah, sugar-free is the light blue can. Zero sugar, I think, is gray. Yeah, but so yeah, we do a sugar-free Red Bull. It is a thing that we have here. Speedway, no. Holiday, technically Circle K. They're like one entity, but that's where I went this morning. Let me pull up. So we got primetime number 5 is the first thing we're running with today. Just make sure I got the correct one. So we got Indy and Boise. I do not want to pause play-by-play after each. Turn that off. We only have one speedway in town, and it's out of the way, and it's not good. We have quick trips around here. We don't need no speedway. But Holiday was closer. So we have a prediction running live right now for this game. Over under 1.5 runs, specifically in the 7th inning. We actually don't. No, Dave, do not put that in my mouth. No. Wisconsin has drive-through liquor stores. We do not. We do not have brew-throughs. Although that would be fun to have that. Uh, all right. Prediction will stay open for a little bit. This is regarding the 7th inning. So we got a little time to let more people kind of filter in a little bit more. So predictions work in the way that it's a percentage of however much you put into it. So for example, if one person put in 100 and you put in 10, and the prediction was in your favor, you would get only your portion of that 110 back from the total pot. So that's how the predictions work. So the more you put in theory, the more you can get out of it, but the more you also lose. Yeah. So it's a perfect split there. So it's either you get it or you don't when it comes to those. So like I said, that's going to be running for a bit. Hopefully all my settings are good. I did mess around. There's some new stuff on here that's different than previous OOTP versions. But we'll see. If anything, my boss is here to tell me that I'm doing something wrong. So, or here to tell me if I break anything. The biggest thing is making sure BNN is in fact on. All my widgets should be set up on here. So we're getting the premier matchup on the mound. Maurice Bernard versus PKVS. Both players have a little bit of a rough start, but they got the pedigree to really show off kind of in their primes as well in this league. This should be a fun one. So this is our first stream game of the day, primetime number 1. Let's get things started. The first game that I will be streaming in 26. So we'll see. Obviously there's some animations and stuff. Probably have to clean up a little bit as it goes. So we're gonna get our first hit here. It's gonna be a single into right. I'll drop, so there's another back-to-back singles. Liner to left. And the strikeout is gonna end. Yeah. Look, I'm like, the ball size is in fact small. Well, fear not, I will adjust. I figured it was, but then again, I was actually testing this on my ultra wide. So it did change the view a little bit. This is my smaller one. I can't change the ball size in game, unfortunately. But for the next game, I will change that before we start the stream. If for whatever reason they lock specific settings on here, it's the first sim. I don't play OTP at all, so these settings are foreign to me. So yeah, the other thing is just I just gotta play around with some different things in my own time, try to cut things out. Like forcing myself to click after every play now because yeah. But I will say I do like the look of the sim. It does seem really nice. Like everything's a little bit more fluid. We are pretty zoomed out. I do actually like that a lot. You can see more. Some stadiums have really dumb angles. So hopefully this remedies itself, being the way that you're distanced, I guess the zoom factor for the games. Hopefully that makes it easier to read the play. You know, when the ball isn't the size of a pixel on your screen. Yeah, what was it? I think it was the last World Series, the last couple World Series with DVS and Buffalo. Both of them had very different angles. for that entire series. One of them was like you're just up in like the top of the stadium rafters. The other one is like you're in a more of a proper press box. Spaces. We're gonna get a pickoff. Pickoff move looking kind of clean. I'm not gonna like the first baseman actually kind of like leaned down into it. I'm kind of into it. Like these animations are nice. Obviously, you know we've like jumped 3 versions, so something's gotta remedy itself, make it look better. IRL baseball games. What's your favorite stadium to watch? I haven't gone to many games. I can tell you what stadiums I don't like watching games in. Ooh, an infield single beats it out. Look at that. I'll be slightly biased. Target Field, home of the Minnesota Twins, is a great place. It's actually the most compact stadium. It has the smallest footprint of any stadium in the league. It's really an engineering marvel that it even exists. So it's really cool. You feel like you're a lot closer than you would in some other stadiums, and like, ooh, it's a home run. You tap, man. Launches at 406. There's our first lead of the game. India 2-run homer. The top of the 4th. Their 3rd home run of the season. Excellent. I thought I turned on horn. Maybe just the sounds just. It was an away home run. What am I thinking? It is quarter to noon for me, and my brain just is not firing at all cylinders. You know what? Fire the horns for everyone. Make it fun. Just want to hear the horn. Or horn. I actually did not know. I woke up at 5:30, which is like right around my normal time, which sucked, and I could not bring myself back to sleep. So that was it was rough. Ooh, a triple. So we're gonna have a runner on third here, nobody out. Oh, no advancement. The infield wasn't even pulled in. Kind of playing it a little bit safe on there. Ball was hit a little bit too hard to the second baseman, shifted. There's a walk. So double play and play, but that's going to be a single up the middle, and Boise's going to get themselves on the board. Answering back, Sidney Hughes RBI single. That one's down the line. This will tie the game. Will they send and take the lead? No, they're going to hold it right up. Just going to be content with the RBI double. 1 run coming in. Second and third. There's a strikeout. There's out number 2. Second and third. Ooh, that was a really late swing. We just fooled them on the changeup. Jeez. But I will say, this past year, as regards to like IRL baseball and the MLB and such, I got the opportunity to go to the Athletics opening day, their home opener up in Sacramento. I was up there for a work conference, and me and a buddy went to that game, and it was if you followed that game in any sense, you would know that was a game. That was a game of all time. But that stadium, yeah, it's a stadium. It's a AAA field. It definitely feels that way. It's not a major league stadium. Sutter Health is not major league. Like there were so many hiccups. The like presentation for the game was just really bad. It was rough. And it wasn't 110 degrees because you get the bay weather. It's actually very pleasant. I think it was like mid-70s or something. and it was in March, so it was the end of March is when that game was. It's not like they're in Vegas yet or anything. That would be 110 degrees. But that was a brutal like just game experience. I think the final was like 12-8 or something dumb like that. Like it was crazy. Carson Kelly hit for the cycle. There was a 3-inning save. Uh, Jacob Wilson got his first home run, and he never got the ball back, which was crazy. Yeah, if I could make any recommendation, it would not to go to that stadium at all. It was not great, in my opinion. Um, I've been to Tacoma, see the Rainiers. That stadium is fine. It's kind of in a weird spot because it's like I think it's right next to like I think it's a high school, like right next to it. Like you can see it in beyond the outfield, so it's weird. The concourse is also weird because like you enter basically level with the field, and then everything builds up. It was a strange one. Not a big fan of that stadium. I went to AmFam Field, home of the Brewers, this past year. That field is nice. They have some really good food options there. Um, Went there with some friends. It kind of confirmed why I like Target Field a lot because um, it's the whole like stairs being everything built out. It is just slow decline as you go into your seat. It's just like these stairs are so wide and long. It's just like I feel like I could like jump and I would be like 2 feet down, but I'd be 10 steps forward. It's a crazy thing. So that was a fun game. Probably my favorite field to watch a game at is actually CHS Field, which is the AAA stadium for the St. Paul Saints, which are the affiliate of the Twins. That field is great. It's beautiful, gorgeous, easy to get to, and the game day experience is just amazing. It's so much fun because they used to be an indie ball team and they kept all that stuff there. So the game day presentation. They do little fun games and stuff between each half inning, and it's a good time. I would especially now. I would more than likely take my friends to a Saints game than a Twins game. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, there's a lot of stadiums I have yet to go to. I hope to go to more. I have a really cool project that I am doing, which is I collect a pin at every stadium arena that I go to, and I'm putting together a big like corkboard map where I would put all the pins on it, and so it's like I would have like North America, and I'd be able to put all these pins everywhere. So that's my goal, is to fill that out. Eventually, I'll do a big like minor league baseball circuit. There's 2 runs coming in, a 2-run single, Rowan Gauthier. It's gonna make it 4-2 Boise, taking a late lead here in the 7th, and that's gonna bump the over on the prediction. So whoever bet over is gonna take it. And there's another run coming in. RBI ground out. The inning's still not over. Oh, that's into right field, and it is gone. Takmato, first home run of the season, 402 to right field. If there was ever a doubt that it would hit the over, baby, it's hitting. 6-run bottom of the 7th, and it is still not over. Another walk is issued. Line drive over the first baseman's head. There's a single. It ain't looking great here. Boys kind of faltering. That one's going to drop in. Are they going to send? They will. The arm is coming around. There's going to be out number 3 on the got at home. What a turn of events. We were tied at 2, and then suddenly it is 8-2. Indy has got to roar back here in a big way, try to respond. So there's a good start, a leadoff single. There's a walk. So 2 runners on quickly. Big strike 3. Round number 1 into left at the wall, and it is gone! A 3-run homer. Edward McKinley, 353, like a wall scraper there. Suddenly 8-5. Boys are gonna make a pitching change here. Gonna go into their bullpen. Dulavu on to pitch. He's gonna get the strikeouts. Now we're getting into more dangerous territory here. Save situations. That's into left. That'll get caught, so there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. As far as home runs, it can be hit or miss. Sometimes you get a game that is crazy and has like 6. Sometimes you don't see any. I'm surprised there are as many as there were. And also, yeah, this is the first season of 26. We have no idea what the sim is gonna take these attributes and run with them. So quickly 2 outs. Last out here. Rosenthal steps up big, swing and a miss. Fooled him on the slider. Boise's gonna run the handshake line. So they're gonna walk away victorious here today. Final score 8-5. Great victory for them. Bringing it all together with a 6-run bottom of the 7th. Starting the rest of the season. You're gonna have to. How much money you gonna throw under the table for that one? As we're looking at lines here, Takamado's going 2 for 4, run scored 4 RBI. Dent goes 3 for 4. Indy put together some great performances. Yatef goes 2 for 4 with a run, 2 RBI. Bernard gonna take the loss in this one. Win goes to Thornberry in relief. Dulavu with the save. Takamado will be your player of the game. Save the game. Let's run through the rest of the league. Minor leagues are off today, so it is just the majors that we will be covering. Surge are going to win 8-3 over the Toros. Just dominant off bat, 4-run bottom of the 1st. So what's going to do it for them? Cancun going to get their runs on the board. Feo Hikawa, 2-run homer in the 8th inning. And then Buffalo 3 for 4 day, 1 run, 3 RBIs from JC Tomlin, sitting there in the 9 spot. Jimmy Bedico going to take the loss. Rough day for them. Phenomenon with the win at ERA coming down a bit. Still pretty sky high. It's early in the season. JC Tomlin going to be your player of the game. True Demons are going to win over the Sloths 4-2. We have a 3 for 4 performance from Lou Williams. 1 run scored as well. In San Antonio, 7 hits combined. Only multi-hit day coming off the bat at Littleton. That's a lot of homers. Oh, wow. Strider's going to take the win improvement 5-0. Belfour with the save. Tatum takes their first loss of the season. Strider is your player of the game. Vandals are going to topple the Stars 7-1. 5-run bottom of the 6th. This one. For Nashville, multi-hit day from Otage goes 2 for 2. Also took a walk, sacrifice fly. Was their RBI. And on Vancouver, Danny Burgers, the big man. It's going to go 2 for 3. Run score 4 RBI. Hitting their 9th homer of the season. Mulder takes the loss. Beans the win. Kid the save. Andy Beans is going to be your player of the game. Pathfinder's going to win over the Space Rangers 5-3. Other side of Luda base. 3 RBI day for Sean Carcrash. Only 1 hit. Looks. It was a triple cleared the bases there in the 9th inning to make things interesting. Over on Toronto, 12 hits overall. Some fantastic days. You got a 2 for 4 day, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs from Webb. Just that middle pack of the heart of the order there, looking pretty solid thus far for him in this contest. Iceman's going to take the loss random with the win. A miss picks up the save. Just need 1 out to get her done. Joe Random's going to be your player of the game. And Joe Random ties the Pathfinder's regular season game records for strikeouts with 14. And then also he ties it and then set it twice. So it's 16 now. 7 innings, 16 strikeouts for Joe Random. I don't know why the game feels the need to mention it 3 times in the notes. But congratulations on that new Pathfinder's regular season game record strikeouts. 16 strikeouts. That is a fantastic line for him. Alright, Sea Serpent's going to win over the Aviators 11-6. Commander Warsmoke is going to go 4 for 5. A run scored, 3 RBI. Holy doubles. 1, 2. Oh, the extra base hits are out of control there for Seattle. And for Outer Banks, starting pitcher goes 3 for 3. 2 runs scored, 3 RBI, and a walk. Fantastic day at the plate. Schramm gonna take the loss. Kirkpatrick picks up the win in relief. Obel the save. Starting pitcher is gonna be your player of the game. The Voyager's gonna win over the Scorpions 11-6. Bass Reeves leading off for Death Valley. He's gonna go 3 for 5. 1 run scored, 2 RBI. Looks like I had a double, a triple, and a single, a home run shy of the cycle. Then on the side of New York, a couple 3 for 4 games, one of which is Tanaka down there in the 9th spot. Goes 3 for 4 with a run scored, 4 RBI. Looks like they cleared the bases on a double. Bummus takes the loss. Hito Woods with the win. And Isuro Tanaka going to be your player of the game. And what is with all the rain delays today? It's like the 3rd or 4th one. I get it. We're all technically in one complex, but come on. We're going to win over the Crabs 5-1. Multi-hit days for New Orleans. Boucher, LeSwift, and Mills, each picking up 2 hits apiece. On the side of Providence, only multi-day comes off the bat of Love. Goes 3 for 4 with an RBI. The only RBI for Crabs. Slotsburg picks up their first win of the season. Silliams Jr. will take the loss. Steven Slotsburg is going to be your player of the game. Alright, well there's day 1 down. A bunch of thunderstorms. What did you do? What did you do, Dame? What did you do? Alright, we're gonna get a pretty fun premier matchup here. In theory, at least. So we're gonna get the Toros and the Surge. This is primetime number 6. Primetime number 6. I will make the ball size. Do we want big or do we want very big? Y'all let me know. Because wasn't there like a charity thing? It's a beach ball. Isn't there like a charity thing where it's like small players, big balls? That was a thing. I know there's a stick. I know somebody made a graphic and now it's a sticker that exists out there in the universe. Maybe one day. We'll start at big. Player size at 110, that seemed to be fine. All our camera views and stuff. Animation speed is fine. Just double checking everything. Zoom factors, my volume. I hope that all sounded fine. Play-by-play speed is very fast. I actually lowered the delay between things, so hopefully that's... Yeah, zoom factor, this is the default at 18. So that's something we'll have to play around with. If it means you can see everything fine and the widgets don't get in the way, I think that's a win. The prediction we have going, which team leads after 9 innings? Ooh, there's a bet for free baseball? Little prediction? Ooh. We love free baseball in this house, that is for sure. So that one will run for a little bit while we get things going. But we're gonna get a pretty solid pitching matchup here. Ryan Lee versus Colby Kaufman. Somebody just noticed. Oh, excellent. What's up, Dynamic? How you doing? Happy to have everybody in stream today. I know it's a bit earlier than normally happens on a Saturday, but you know, I wanted to stream early. I don't like streaming late at night. It feels like my evening's just gone. But middle of the day, I'm fine, because by the time the stream's over, it's like 2:30 for me, and I can still go about my day. The sun's still up. And I love being accommodating to people from all around the world as well. So, because I know we lost our day stream on Thursday this week. So, and it just works out a lot better. So, works out good for me, it works out good for you guys. It's right around lunchtime for people in North America. So, be good. Alright, so we'll run with these settings. No more pause play-by-plays. So we'll see how this goes. Primetime number 6 prediction is gonna run a little bit longer as we enter into this game. But it's what team's gonna lead after 9 innings? Who's gonna lead? All right, let's get things going. Scotty Sterling gonna lead things off against Colby Kaufman. We'll see how the zoom factor looks like in here. I gotta move the out of town scoreboard. I started it before. I gotta move that. Well, I had to wake my keyboard up. Fell asleep on me. There we go. Now we can see the beautiful right field wall. Alright, so far so good. 2 outs here. We're confident, but there's a single. A little 2-out single here from D the Rage. No, it's canonically Niagara Falls out there. We've talked about this. Unless somebody's not watching the World Series streams. Oh, we've talked about it twice. Hard line drive for ad number 1. Pop-up foul ground. I assume this ball size seems a little bit better. You said the very big makes it look like a beach ball, but at least you can track it. At least I can track it on my moderator's screen. A lot better. Oh, that one's gonna bang off the wall. The center fielder plays it pretty well, but that's gonna score a run. Manny Alou with an RBI double. That one's in the left, not quite deep enough. A little die at the track, but Buffalo gonna take a lead here. KB's got the wheels. Speaking of KB, Saturday streams this season are sponsored by the Lemurs Surge Alliance and, of course, by KP, the one true commissioner. So thank you for your kind donations to be the sponsor of this Saturday stream. We really appreciate it. Double into fly out here as there's 2 outs, runner on second. Bringing him to pull his solo. Into foul territory behind the plate. The catcher will make that play. Round number 3. Alright. Bottom of the second. Strike out into a ground out. I gotta say, I do like the updated animations for 26. Like, it feels like I'm actually like watching the players, like the movements, like especially watching throws and catches. It feels really natural, and I really like that. There's a stolen base there, so runner on second now quickly here. That's a hard hit ball to second. It's going to move the runner over. Big cut and a miss. So 2 outs, runner on third. That ball into left. It's got some distance and it's going to go. Tyler D. the Rage with a 2-run homer. 376 feet to left field. Their 5th home run of the season. And Dave is not happy. Hey, you're the one who mentioned that Buffalo's got a homer problem. y'all gotta figure something out. That's nuts. How many home runs you guys have given up thus far? Pop up on the infield. The second baseman's gonna be the one to run all that way to get it? What the world? Inning number 4. Bounce up the middle for out number 1. Yeah, that's crazy. Who's before this sim? Who's second most? And what's the number? And you guys were at 31 starting this sim, right? Just in the legends. Because is there anybody who's like getting close to the champions to that number? You started at 30. Okay, so now you're at 32. I suppose there was another homer that probably got given up. Tied. That's a lot of. It feels like there's a lot of homers so far. I don't know how that like translate, like how that compares to previous seasons, but that just feels like a lot. Are we in our juiced ball era? Is this where we're going? Is this our 2019? That ball's gonna get up against the wall. Sterling's gonna be in with a double. Some extra base hit coming by way of Cancun. Kaufman's slugging against numbers cannot be great. Oh, the cute little hand wave the center fielder did. It was, oh, it was so cute. Nobody was anywhere near him. Yeah, I did notice that. There's like no walks. So I was looking at my player, and it's like 2 walks in however many games we played thus far. It's like that seems like a really low. Somebody's gonna have to mess with the sliders in the off season. Cause something ain't right. But it's a little it's a growing pains. You know, this is gonna be the one weird season, and everything's gonna go back to normal. Right, there's a ball into right field. Ooh. That's an interesting play. So a single into right, runner from first is advancing over to third base. The batter tried to advance up to second on the throw, but the throw got cut off, thrown back to second, and got him. That is a great play. That was fantastic. And I don't think I ever saw anything like, oh, right through the hole. The shift comes back to pay. I don't think I ever seen a play like that in 23, so that must be something that they added a little bit new for like the cutoff plays and such. Maybe a little bit more emphasis on that part of the game, because that was really cool to see, like just how the base running goes. So now people got to pay attention to base running. Speaking of Indy, we something about the out of town? Huh? What's going on up there? Buffalo is trying, but they got a runner on. And now there's back-to-back singles. Oh, going to third, a bad jump. Mio getting caught stealing it. So base running looks to be really big in this version. There's been 2 base running errors. I don't know if they're gonna call him. This is woof. Base running matters in baseball, turns out. So we're hitting the 7th inning. Ball's gonna drop in, so leadoff single here for Solo. Woo, a little flip double play. A swing and a miss. There's a strikeout. Sterling. This Buffalo got to get their offense going. They're down 2. It's bottom of the 7th. Ryan Lee still working in this one. Pitch count looking pretty good thus far. Increasing a little bit. As we were talking about walks, there's back-to-back walks. That one. Line drive to the shortstop. So 2 outs. Runners on first and second. One up the middle. Second base is going to take it. It's going to throw to first. We're out number 3. Third of this walks. New pitcher in here. Or Buffalo Fittipaldi will toe the rubber. He has 2, 3, and 4 on Cancun. There's a hard hit ball from Owie Cow. Make its way into right. There's strike 3 on Murphy. So keeping Buffalo in this. Cotswold coming in relief here. Looking to garner themselves a hold, maybe a save, depending on how this goes. They're at the top of the order here. Gets me on to round out Eucliffe on the fly out. So it's a hot hitting Kelly. Kelly into right, but it's a line drive. Caught for out number 3. We're going to go to the 9th inning. It is a 3-1 Cancun. Hard hit ball to center. A leaping catch. Okay, looks like he had plenty of time, but maybe he had to make an adjustment out there. Still hauls it in for out number 1. I get terrified every time I see center fielder do some crazy twitchy movements out there. Ooh, hard hit ball. First baseman makes the scoop on it. Bottom of the ninth. Well, that ball is hit into the center field gap. It will fall. It'll be a lead-off double for Manny Alou. Tying run stands at the plate. Big cut to miss outside. Ball on the over the plate there. Just a little late on that swing. Ooh, caught looking. It's all up to Bobrist. Bobrist, hard hit ball to center, but it's a line drive caught. Cancun will take the victory on the road here, 3-1. The final score as they all shuffle off. A great game we had here. Tyler D, the Rage, putting in all the work for Cancun, goes 2 for 3 with a run scored, 3 RBI. Hit a 2-run homer and a sacrifice fly. And on the side of Buffalo, Manny Alou, only multi-hit game, also knocked in the only run. Lee with the win. Cotswold picks up the save. Kaufman takes the loss. Ryan Lee going to be your player of the game. And hey, look, Dave, yours under 5. All right. Let's see how everything looks around the league, shall we? The San Antonio Sloths are going to win over the Demons 4-0. 4 hits garnered from Detroit on this one. Nobody got on base more than once. Looks like, but Days and Guile got the extra base hit there, a double. Then for San Antonio, O'Sullivan Jr. goes 1 for 4 with a run scored, 2 RBI. Looked like a 2 RBI double in the first inning. Mulligan will take the loss. Boss the third with the win. Mike Boss the third is your player of the game. Vancouver's gonna blank the Stars 3-0. For Nashville, only 3 hits, but not gonna be on base more than once with a hit and a walk. On the side of Vancouver, Pierre Phillip goes 1 for 1 with 2 RBI and 2 walks. That's a fun line. Ball takes the loss. Sheet with the win. Abassi picks up the save. Holly Sheet going to be your player of the game. Pathfinders win over the Space Rangers 6-3. Space Rangers got a 3 for 4 day with an RBI and a run from a first. That's not worth a first. The third baseman. Then Toronto, 3 through 6 in the order. Dawson the third, Webb, Love, and Hunter all gonna pick up 2 hits apiece, each picking up at least 1 RBI. Utef takes the loss. Winalito with their first win of the season. A miss with the save. Lucas Winalito going to be your player of the game. I see some extra innings games here. So we're going to see a walk-off in Outer Banks. Going to win at 10-9. Came back in the 9th inning after fumbling it away in the 8th. And ended up winning it in the 10th on a walk-off home run fashion. Arenado gonna go 4 for 6, a run scored, 2 RBI. Oh, I gotta squint at checking all the total bases. You never know. And then Outer Banks Jones goes 4 for 5, 2 runs scored, 5 RBI, 2 home runs and a triple. On that day, 12 total bases from Curtis Jones. Both starters take no decisions in this one. Chuddle and Obel take the blown save. Cove with the loss. Holiday picks up a win and a blown save. Curtis Jones going to be your player of the game. Okay. The other extra innings game also only took 10 innings. As the Voyagers are going to end up pulling through over the Scorpions 9-8. In 10, looks like there was a run scoring walk and a single is how those two runs scored in the bottom of the 10th. But there was also a grand slam in the top of the 7th, so that's fun. For Death Valley, Pacheco's good to go. 2 for 4. The run scored 4 RBI, hitting that home run in the 7th inning to pull them back into it. Then for New York, everybody's getting themselves a hit. But Tanaka there in the 9th, so that goes 2 for 3. 3 runs scored, 2 RBI and 2 walks. So got on base 4 times. Hit themselves a homer as well. Both starters putting in valiant efforts, at least going 6 innings. Xavier with a blown save. Keith takes the loss. Crockwell with the win. Isuro Tanaka going to be your player of the game. Well, that's nice. That's cute. 1500th hit for Jefferson Steelflex. 1500 hits. That's a lot. We are on record watch through this stream, so we'll check that later. I believe Steelflex is close to a league record right now. I think he's 1 away from either tying it or setting it. We'll have to check. But the Crabs are going to win this one 3-1. Considerations on Providence goes 4 for 4 on the day. Looks like 2 doubles and 2 singles is what they'll pick up, and 1 RBI. And then still checking. Okay. Jackson takes the loss. Nansen the win. Crunch the save. First off, Nansen going to be your player of the game. And the last Majors game we have for today is India's going to win over the Raptors 7-1. For Indianapolis, couple multi-hit days, but Leon Rosenthal is going to go 2 for 5 with a run scored, 5 RBI. It's like a 3-run homer and then a single that scored a good amount of, scored the remaining 2. So for Boise, Hidari, the only one to get runs on the board, their 2nd homer of the season. Chicken with the win, Duck with the loss. You can't make this up, people. we had a poultry battle here. As Calm Chicken's going to take player of the game. Move to the minor leagues, where we will see the State College Swifties. No, salmonella. The Swifties are going to win 4-1 over the Rhinos. I like how we have to associate them all as bots now. That's sad. Whose decision was this? For State College, multi-hit days from Braun, Ferguson, Akers, and Pavo. Each picking up 2 hits. Vaseline with the win. Picking up their first one of the season. 8 innings of work. Nikki Vaseline could be your player of the game. Oh, for records and leaderboards. Okay, you know what? That is fair. Is that my favorite bot, possibly? What is that logo? What happened? Is that a charity thing? Like I said, we need to do this like weird thing where we build the Ranos as a league. That'd be fun. But Lemurs are gonna win 7-5. For Louisville, we had a couple 3-hit games from Newsom and Judge. 3 for 4 and 3 for 5 respectively. Then on the side of Kansas City, that's had a 3-hit day, a 3 for 4 day from Justice. But double net going, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 3 RBI. As well, having a great day. For the pitching, Chaos Bod with the win. Del Toro takes the loss. Duke nukes him. He's going to be your player of the game. The Bears are going to win over the Dillos 5-0. 5 hits mustered by Amarillo on this one. Some of these names, I swear you people. You tried to ruin me. I'm not even going to attempt it. I need a call sheet for some of these names. Then on Bruce City, Jay, City of 4 for 4 with 2 runs scored. We have a fun 1-1-1-1-1-1 line from Gifadorn. That's fun. Wint will take the loss in this one. Dup with the win. Just not able to finish the complete game there, but jacked up. Let's give you your player of the game. Yeah, PBA plays around us would have been great for the long off season. Flamingos are going to win over the Whalers 5-4. On the side of Florida, some 3-hit games from Saber and Cooper. Going 3 for 5 and 3 for 4 respectively. And then another 3-hit game for Anchorage, 3 for 5 day with a run scored from De La Fuerte. On the pitching, Maher going to take the win. Larquad the hole, Johnson the save, Tomato the third takes the loss. Brianna Rose Saber going to be your player of the game. And the Kingpins and Firehawks going to be the last game of the day. Kingpins are going to win 2-0. So we have a 3 for 3 day from Mint. Also took a walk and scored a run. And on the side of California, Harris is going to go 2 for 4. Or a nice multi-hit day there. For the pitching, Vodkouts with the win. Venturi with the hold. Martino the save. Hamilton takes the loss. Oscar Vodkouts is going to be your player of the game. Alright. Yeah, 2 1/3 innings. Hell yeah. That's what we love to see. So we'll finish the day. It is the 19th, which means it's a quick sim. All games today. Boom. Ooh, 12. What is with these 12 inning games here? Alright. Crabs and Voyagers. Voyagers gonna win this one in 12. A walk-off single. To win 3-2. For Providence, Love's gonna go 2 for 5. Run scored, 2 RBI. Hitting a 2-run homer in the top of the 9th inning to tie the game. A clutch home run there. Then on New York, Shadow goes 3 for 6. Also knocked in a run. A lot more walks over here. 1 walk versus 8 walks. What does New York know about walking? Both stars take no decisions in this one, each having a quality start. Stover's going to take the win in a blown save. Cologne with the loss. Goat Tank, starter for New York, going to be your player of the game. Extra innings here as well. These Vandals are going to win over the Sloths 2-1. Danny Berger's solo homer in the top of the 12th is what made the difference. Despite that, only 4 hits for Vancouver. Both of the runs scored off of homers. Pierre Phillip hitting his 4th, Berger's hitting his 11th. In San Antonio, Cal gonna go 3 for 4 with a run scored RBI and also took a walk. Looks like I also hit a home run, 2 doubles. So 8 total bases for them. Yeah, 2-1-12. Both starters putting up one-run performances here. Take no decisions. Relievers putting in the work, though. Velo picks up the win. Robodibble the loss. Leonidas Longpipe, starter for San Antonio, is your player of the game. Yeah. Be interesting to see the runs per game average compared to previous seasons after this. It's gotta be ridiculous at this point, if I'm being quite honest. The Raptors are gonna win over the Pathfinders 8-5 in quite a hit parade. 25 total hits in this contest. Couple 3-hit games from Hughes and Hidari, each going 3 for 5. And then over for Toronto, 3 for 3 day 2 runs scored, 2 walks from Bubs. The Kid with the win, Wolf the hole, Dulavu with the save, Foot takes the loss, Barker Bubs is going to be your player of the game. They doubled their win. Look, see, Poisey's going to be wanting me to sim all the time for him, I guess, if this keeps up. And one of them was on stream, too. Surge are going to win 4-2 over the Aviators. 5 hits for Outer Banks. Shrimp McDaniel and Warrior Garbanzo going to knock in the runs with a double and a homer for them. Alu and Bobrist each to pick up a hit, a run, scored in 2 RBI. Both of them hitting 2-run homers on the 4th and 5th innings. Kelly takes the loss. Irons with the win. Phil Topaldi the save. Brigham Irons is going to be your player of the game. We'll scroll down. Death Valley's going to blank the Rougarou. 3-0 the final. Oh, hey, look at that. We got a cycle, baby. Cycle. Smalls hitting for the cycle in this one. Goes 4 for 4. But we'll look at New Orleans before we go and take a look at that. For New Orleans, multi-hit days from Shoe, Bullworm, and Steel Flex. The 3 of them combined for 7 of the 9 hits. On the team at Death Valley, we got a 4 for 4 day with Smalls, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Looks like, yeah, 2nd inning homer, 4th inning double, 6th inning triple. The single had to have come in there somewhere, probably the last hit. I don't know if it says when, anything like that. So, but congratulations on the cycle there, man. Very nice. 2nd one I've seen happen. Whiskey gonna take the loss. Rousey with the win. Vega the 3rd with the save. With Smalls with the cycle gonna be your player of the game. Ooh, I got hiccups. I think that's the first one in 26, unless it went without noticing. But that called it out specifically in like the like notes. So I think if there was one, it would have been called out. So it has to be. Sea Serpents are going to win over the Toros 5-1. For Seattle, Zach Johnson the 3rd is going to hit their 5th home run of the season, a 3-run homer. The difference maker in this one. And then for Cancun, multi-hit day coming from Cortez goes 2 for 3 in the contest. McQueen with the win. Calgo takes the loss. Measuro McQueen will be your player of the game. The Demons are going to win over the Stars 4-1. Nashville, their only runs coming off a Munson home run in the 7th. Their 8th of the season, a solo shot. And then for Detroit, multi-hit days from Dollarson and Guile, each going 2 for 4. John with the loss, LeBeau with the win, Belfort with the save. Remy LeBeau going to be your player of the game. Apex going to win over the Space Rangers, a 3-1. Multi-hit day for Yatef goes 2 for 4, 2 runs knocked in. And then for Lunar Base, one of their 2 hits was a Big Red Rock Eater solo home run in the first. Got them on the board, their 2nd of the season. McFlourish, the win, Johnson, the loss, Quads, picks up the save. Romeo McFlourish will be your player of the game. Here's our majors. We'll move to the minor leagues. So we will see the Firehawks win over the Kingpins 7-2. Multi-hit days on the side of Chicago come from Locke, Babbitt Person, and Vega, each picking up 2 hits on there. California, Wolf goes 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, hit 2 homers in this one, a solo homer and a 3-runner. Hands takes the loss with him with the win. Werewolf will be your player of the game. Bears are going to win over the Dillos 5-2. For Amarillo, 3 of their 4 hits coming off the bat of Greer goes 3 for 4. But Slam Squatch takes 3 walks. And then Bruce City lead off Spa Mello goes 4 for 4, 3 runs scored, 2 RBI. Had a double, a homer, and 2 singles. Gonzalez will take the loss. Pizza Nader the 3rd with the win. Boom picks up the save. Marshmallow going to be your player of the game. Wheelers will win over the Flamingos, 7-4. For Florida, there was a substitution substituted in the somebody get ejected. We'll see. Saber is gonna go 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, and now behind 2 walks. Looking good so far this season. Is there a fight? Is there a tussle? Well, nobody got ejected over here, so. A bunch of multi-hit days for Anchorage. Parker, Laramie, Fernandez Jr., Meredith, each picking up 2 hits apiece. Combining for a lot of runs on the board. Boat, the loss, Holman with the win. Pope, the save. Player of the game is going to be Sammy Parker. And Bobby Briggs ejected in the first inning for arguing a strike call. Oh, can't do that, man. Cannot do that. Oh. Lieber's going to win over the Hepcats 3-2. For Louisville, only multi-hit day coming from Judge goes 2 for 3 with a run scored. Also took a walk. And then Kansas City multi-hit days, each going 2 for 4, is Justice and Nain later. Also, both of them not getting a run. It's pretty good. Huntington takes the loss. Eshelman with the win. Gerhardt the save. Brian Eshelman the 3rd going to be your player of the game. And the last game of the day, we see the State College Swifties winning over the Puerto Rico Ranas 5-3. Poor Ranas, 1-22. Oh no. Oh, I just noticed. State College, we got a couple multi-hit days here from Slow, Braun, Confused, and Pavo, each picking up 2 hits. And then for pitching, Kitmaker, the win. Justice, the save. Ribbit takes the loss. Biz Kitmaker gonna be your player of the game. Alright. That'll do it for the quick sim day. We'll move to our next stream game. We have primetime number 7, which is the New Orleans Rougarou at the Death Valley Scorpions. So will Browns get a second win? No or no? Uh, over under 3.5 hours total game time. So are they gonna deliver that in minutes? I assume. So that'd be 210 minutes. What if it's at exactly? That'd be so funny. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Exact as a push. Well, good thing my mods have that handled. It's exactly 210 minutes. Yeah. I think there's a thing where you just have to regenerate their because I've seen that with a couple of players. Like some just don't have like the team uniforms or anything. I think you just have to regenerate their headshots. But that's not my problem. He can. Who let this guy on this team? He's wearing the wrong uniform. What in the world? Well, now that just means you gotta fix it. Or leave it. I don't know. It's just gonna look funny on leaderboards and stuff. Well, that's not my problem. Ooh, somebody dropped a good amount here on the under. 8.7k. Somebody dropped 8k. William G. Jr. dropped 8,000 channel points on the under. Anybody gonna play match that? Maybe get a little bit of sun. What's up, sheep, my man? I feel blessed. This is the second time sheep has graced me in my streams. Excellent. Alright, so this is primetime number 7. We will have primetime number 8 as our final game of the day. So after this we have an off day, a minor league, stream game, quick sim, and then the last game of the day. So this is the halfway point. This is day 4 of 8 that I have on my schedule. So you can see by the ticker that's running up at the top of the screen there. But we'll get things started here. A lot of some good amount of points thrown out there for this prediction. Get in a little bit. Maybe you can get a good chunk back for what you put in. We'll see. It's a little lopsided right now, so we'll see. We'll see. But we have Juicy Jumbo versus Diviver Vado. That is our pitching matchup for today. Alright. So we'll see how this looks. This will be the true test of angle as well with DVS. So we'll see as we're gonna get in rocking and rolling. Okay, yeah, you still cannot see the corner as we're way up here. Isn't there one stadium where you're even further away? I forget whose stadium it is. Part of me's thinking Boise, but I could be very wrong. So that one's in the left, and it's gonna go! Murphy Swift with a 2-run homer. Their 3rd home run of the season. 389 to left field puts New Orleans on the board. Yeah, you never. Yeah, the like scoreboards that actually has like the players and stuff on it. It looks shaky, but it's there. It's very clearly just like basic like text. It's nothing fancy. but it's something neat. These little things. You can also see like the crowds like moving and like cheering and stuff too. You can see their arms like lifting. Like they're actual people. They're not just like dots hanging out there. It's like they're trying to do the wave, but they're really struggling. Alright. So runner on first. He's off and running. Montalban is in with the steal. So runner on second, cut and a miss from Gnomes. That one's up the middle. Are they going to send? No. Probably could have scored on that, but now it's just runners on the corners. 2 outs. Especially with 2 outs. Why wouldn't you send the runner? So that one's over the head of the shortstop. The run will come in to score. So it doesn't come back to bite him. That ball hard hit to first. Okay. It looked for a second like the first baseman was not going to tag the bag. That would have been hilarious. Ugh. Alright, there's a leadoff single here for Williams. A line drive. Like what type of features would you have wanted to see them add to this this game, or I guess even in the next version? We don't even know what type of things we'd want to see. I'm trying to think of what I even would want out of like an update. Like clearly the game feels great. We have yet to see somebody just launch themselves through the wall. So that has yet to be seen. Ooh, first baseman had to make a leap for that one. Yeah, I wouldn't be... Let's see, player of the field actually on fire. Oh, so it's gonna turn into like I forget the MLB version. Yeah, but it's like Super Sluggers, but then it's like, is it technically like, it's like MLB? It's not MLB Street. It's MLB something like. It's similar to like the NFL Street games where it's like you could like totally truck somebody, and just to completely just send them flying. Like there were no penalties and rules in that. So having fun like random chaotic customizer sliders would be so much fun. Shoot, I forget. I know the game. I'm gonna look this up because now it is in my head and I have to figure out what it is. So somebody Slugfest, yes. Those types of just like crazy, random, wacky effects and moments and stuff. That's what it would be fun to have, something like that. It is optional, of course, but it would be so much fun. Gianno's down the right field line. It's gonna go. We can't see it because of the widget, but it went out 345 feet. And we are tied at 2. Big heads on the players. Yeah, I think anything that can like show off the players a little bit more, like obviously like you can't see much from how they are up here, like from this angle and such, but like, you know, we do all the face renders and stuff. I would like it if they were actually like models that like could show off the wackiness that is our players and such. Even just a little bit. Because I know you can get different camera angles in the game. So like you can be like directly behind the man and watch the pitcher, so it's like actually seeing the pitcher rather than just being a blob. I don't know how it looks in this game, if that's even a thing. It might be. Again, I don't play OOTP. I don't really watch a lot of OOTP. So it's beyond my realm of expertise. Trick plays and stuff would be fun. If they implemented like, it would be so dumb. It would be so much fun if they implemented like banana ball or something like that, where it's like there's a like a hidden stat or something that would come of it. I'm just spitballing stuff now, where it's like hidden stat of like the flare or something, where it's like suddenly like a player does like a backflip catch or something, like dumb stuff like that. You would love a ball. Yeah, you guys are out hitting, but stuck with a 0 in the score column right now. Certified brutal. Yeah, banana ball mode would be fun. I don't know how you implement it into a game like this, because it is such like a different take on baseball, and it's very much an experience rather than like a sim thing. It could be like a mini game or something they could implement into it, where you have like DDR dance. Oh, and they did again with the pickoff back at the second base. It happened again. Second time we've seen it. We'll probably see it more and more. Thank you. Banana Ball put in their own game. It'd be interesting. Like, I don't know how well something like that would sell, just based off of how niche like baseball games in themselves are still pretty niche, but yeah, like they could do something with SMB, like where they put them into it. Like they could be their own team in there too, and have like the different players, and because that's the type of arcadey game that you would want them to be part of, is something like Super Mega Baseball. I mean, they've started putting like real MLB players in it, which is pretty cool. The bird launch angle going Yardski, 9th homer of the season, 361. This dude is crazy. The walls are deceiving. You never know when one's gonna be a scraper. Death Valley gonna take the lead. And this one, 3-2 now, with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. A walk issued, and the old man Reeves, he's gonna take off, and he is gonna be in safely. Those old legs still got it. Yeah, you just gotta hope that launch angle doesn't completely fizzle out after week 1. That would be kind of sad to see. Was he listed as the rookie of the month in the sim for? It may not have done it for. I don't know if they do it for April, but definitely pushing forward in May right now. As you're getting into the latter portions. We'll see. We'll see. Who did win minor league MVP? And how close was the voting? That one into the right. Oh, the center fielder's misplays it as it bounces up against the wall. It'll be a double for Giannis. Fun animations. Shortstop makes a diving play up the middle, looks the runner back. Does end up making the play on it for the out. All right, top of the ninth. Xavier's still on here. Got Bourne, Steelflex, and Williams. That one's up the middle. There's a single. Speaking of old man still got it. And he's off and running. He's going to be safe with the stolen base. Tying run is at second. See, I wish I picked the games for this, but somebody else did it for me. I would love to take credit for having said, oh, that's going to drop. It's going to race around. Hey, we are tied. An RBI double from Sidney Johnson. It makes it 3-3. There's a fly ball on the left. There's out number 3. Bottom of the ninth coming up. 1, 2, 3 due up for Death Valley. Looking to walk it off. Alright, pitcher on. Tim Westbrook. Hard grounder to first. Montalban set down on strikes. Comes up to Gnomes. Gnomes into left. Ladies and gentlemen, we have free baseball. What is the speed for the prediction? What's the game time? So we have extras now. The pop-up. This could go on forever. Well, into right, line drive, caught. Past the diving second baseman. It's a 2-out single from Boucher. And strike 3 swinging. Alright. How long are we going to go for this? Giannis. A dribbler. Brings up Smalls. Right at the short. Well, the crowd ain't having it. We're going to go to 11. Grounder to second. There's one up the middle. So Steelflex on with a hit. Ball's going to get away from the catcher. There's our first pass balls less wild pitch we've seen. Hopefully some of the new catcher attributes reduce those. Check swing, strike 3 going to be called. The run is on second. Neighboring comes in. Hey, wait, let this guy on the team. What's with the what's with I brought the curse. Is that the first one we've seen in this new sim? If it is, I'm so happy. Launching flies out. Flamingo. He's racing down the line. Did you get the throw off in time? Pitcher kind of had to double pump that. Third baseman not going to make the throw. It's an infield single for Mister. As Reeves drops one into left. There's an advancement to third. Winning run 90 feet away. 2 outs for Montalban. No decision on there. Defensive indifference. All that matters is that runner 90 feet away. Over to second. And it's an out. We're going to 12, baby! 12 innings! We have to be beyond 3.5 hours at this point. Another inning of neighboring. And he leads off single. Off and running in safely. The stolen bases Mills. Go ahead, run. at second base. Pop up on the infield. Into center. Caught. Another one. Line drive into center field. So they strand the runner at second. It's a grounded to short. Good throw for the out. Two outs here. Jono's gonna drop a single into right. Puts the winning run on base, but a pop up on the infield. Third baseman's calling for it. We keep going. Strike three. Neighboring. The God King himself. Give him player of the game already. That one into left. He's unstoppable. Who wants to win this game? We don't know. Flamingo. There's a single into left. A bunt. Oh, we got a bunt, baby! Yes! This is what I want! So 2 outs, runner on second. And a pop up to second. Give it up for inning number 14. Inning 14, baby. Stavring is still going. He's a god amongst men. Let him cook. Oh, this is... He has recorded 10 outs. 3 1/3 innings pitched in relief. Maximilian Porter, there's a leadoff single. Montalban is on base. Off and running, so the winning run is at second. Gnomes is going to be sent down on the strikes. Plainview is walked. Up the middle. They're going to hold it. The bases are loaded with 1 out for Smalls. And that baby is going to go. It's a walk-off slam. What a way to end this game. Smalls, 457. That one wasn't even close. Launch that baby out of here. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Dude, Journalist went 5 for 7. What? But this game was insane. We got multi-a-days on both sides. New Orleans. The Swift goes 2 for 6. Steelflex goes 2 for 6. Mills goes 2 for 5. This game was back and forth. Crazy bananas. Giles went 5 for 7. There we go, baby. Poor Willis Neighboring picks up the win. Look at it. Take your screenies, take your screenies, take them now. This is your one chance. Player of the game gonna be Ted Giannis. He ties the TBS regular season extra innings game record with hits with 5. Well over 3 out. Yeah, almost 5. This game started at 7. It's beyond midnight. This game ended. That's what you get. It took 14 innings to get beyond this. What do you expect from it? Alright. Well, let's see what everybody else has to give, I guess. There's nothing gonna beat that game that we just saw. Alright, Vandals, slots. Tapering was on the mound for 2 hours. That's crazy. Slots are gonna win over the Vandals 11-2. For Vancouver, Becker goes 3 for 4 with a run scored. Then on San Antonio, Honcho 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 5 RBI. Lore takes the loss, innings eater with the win, their first of the season. Mark Honcho going to be your player of the game. Pathfinders are going to win over the Raptors 7-3. For Boise, a bunch of multi-hit games. We got a 3 for 5 day with a run scored from Motto. And then for Toronto, 2 for 3, 4 RBIs and a walk from Windsor Jr. up in the leadoff spot. Miller's going to take the loss. Khan, the win, Legend, the hold. Nolan Windsor Jr. are going to be your player of the game. Voyagers will win over the Crabs 5-2. We have 3 for 3 day, run scored RBI from Mayfield. Hit a solo home run in the 5th inning, 4th of the season. And then New York, Taggy gonna go 2 for 3, 3 runs scored, 2 RBI, 2 walks, hit 2 homers. Jiwoo takes the loss. Adkins, the win. Jones, the save. Nolan Taggy going to be your player of the game. Buffalo going to win over Outer Banks 6-3. OBX, we got multi-hit days from O. Richards and Garbanzo, each going 2 for 4. And then for Buffalo, Mio at the leadoff spot, 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. Hit their 3rd homer. King takes the loss. Swishman the win. JC Swishman, your player of the game. We saw that nonsense. We don't need to look at it again. Sea Serpent's going to win over the Toros 10-2. For Seattle, War Smoke is going to go 3 for 5. Runs scored, 4 RBI. A lot of extra base hits. It'd be higher with 3 stolen bases though. Nice. For Cancun, Tyler D. The Rage goes 2 for 4 with a run scored RBI. Hits their 6th homer of the season. Only guy on the team to have a multi-hit day. To rise with the win, Martini the loss. Commander Warsmoke will be your player of the game. Ugh. My $1 million in small bills. Can you take them in 2s? $2 bills? Demons are going to win over the Stars 7-5. For Nashville, multi-hit day from Summers is going to go 2 for 4 on the day. Apologies. And then Detroit. We have a 2 for 3 day, 1 run scored, 2 RBIs from Sean. Peace with the loss, but Goatface the win. Pythagoras the whole. Belfour picks up the save. Goaty McGoatface is your player of the game. Take DoorDash credit. Apex over Space Rangers 9-6 in extras. This one went 11. Not quite the crazy game that we just watched. For Indy, it's a pretty spread offense all around here. Goldberg gonna go 1 for 5, knocks in 3. Uh, Nothing. It looks like there was a single, cleared the bases. Maybe an RBI ground out or two. Who knows? And then Lunar Base, Big Red Rocky are going to go 4 for 6, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, hitting 2 homers in the game. Noble, the blown save, Takahashi with the win. Rockman takes the loss. Big Red Rocky are going to be your player of the game. Alright, minor leagues, baby. As we have the Flamingos winning over the Wheelers 6-0. Florida 4 for 5 day from Saber on their 3 RBIs from Bell. Then on Anchorage, Fernandez Jr. goes 1 for 2, takes 2 walks, so gets on base. And then pitching, Mentum with the win. Von de Haat with the loss. Momentum is your player of the game. Hepcats are going to win over the Lemurs in a walk-off fashion, a Justice solo home run to win 6-5. For the Lemurs, top 3 of the order, each picking up 2 hits. That's LaFave, McFly Jr., and Newsome. Then on Kansas City, Justice goes 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Both stars pick up no decisions in this one. Ronaldo takes the loss. Kevin Choate, the blown safer, picks up the win. AJ Justice going to be your player of the game. Firehawks are going to win over the Kingpins 15-6 in a crazy offensive outburst. Yeah, 8 and 5 will do that for you. 20 hits, my lord. For Chicago, Multi-A-Days top of the order, Pants and Locke each picking up 2 hits, scoring a run apiece. And then on California, we have 4, count them 4, 4-hit game. Sorry, 3, count them 3, 4-hit games. Harris and Tanya each going 4 for 6, and then Newfin goes 4 for 5. That bot is cracked. Renji takes the loss. Jimmy with the win. Werewolf going to be your player of the game. Bears will win over the Dillos 9-7. For Amarillo, multi-hit days from Anderson and Boy, picking up 2 hits, combining for 3 runs. And then Brew City, Valor the Third goes 4 for 4, 2 runs scored, 3 RBI, also took a walk and stole base. Great outing for them. Diak with the loss, Pabst with the win, Adams the save. Vito Valor the Third gonna be your player of the game. And the last game of the day, hey, let's go! Rondos are gonna win 3-1. Their second win of the season, baby. We love giving wins to everybody. This one, 3 hits for State College. The only one's coming at the bat of Braun, a solo home run in the 7th inning, their second of the season. Abner with the loss, Yaj the win, Barry the save. Otto Yaj going to be your player of the game. Alright. So that does it for May 20th. We will finish the day. Hey, look, no games. Easy day. It is the 22nd, which means we have our minor league sim game. As we will see the California Firehawks facing off against the Louisville Lemurs. The Lemurs, one of the sponsors of Saturday's stream, with the... I've been told to call this out a few times. With the charity stream, with the charity season that we did, some people were able to offer sponsorships and bid for them for each stream. Saturday streams are brought to you by the Lemurs Surge Alliance and, of course, by KP, the one true commissioner. Excellent, excellent. Yippee, yippee. Whoa, you can't. This man gonna Gonna send me into some PTSD here. Can't come in here and just call out the lack. If you know, you know. If you're a real gamer, if you know. Or you just know like urban legends and stuff like that, which is cool too. Alright, this is our minor league game of the day. We'll see Krabby Pebbles and Ollie Erickson, the matchup on the mound. Our prediction is live. The last team to score. Pretty simple one. Who will be the last one to score in this contest? A lot of people put more points on Louisville. They are the home team. There's that two people throwing out there for it. It'll run for a little bit, of course. This is our penultimate stream game. We do have a quick sim after this, and then we have primetime number 8 to finish off our sim day. Prime times, baby. Victory pick to click. Ooh, do. I think just kind of knowing how things have been going so far. Know how things go. I don't know. We gotta get a fan on that. I think that would be fun if we did like some sort of like props and stuff for like just fun little things of like, oh, in this such and such matchup, if player gets a hit, whatever. That stuff would be fun. All right, let's get things rocking and rolling here. We got Jody Quinn Jr. leading things off against Ollie Erickson. Our minor league matchup of the day. Starting things off with a strikeout. Yeah, Stats team used to give some notes and stuff for these particular matchups and everything. That's kind of died down in recent years. I say years, not seasons. Keep note of that. But like I still some stuff you like. It would be nice to have a little bit of something. At least for one game. Yeah, if there was just like a premier matchup type of game, like, oh, this is the matchup of the sim day or something. Where it's kind of like, oh, this is the game to watch for the week type of deal. That would be fun. Are they going to get the force out? Not even attempting a throw on that double play ball. And a throw to second. That's how we end the first inning here. Again, the prediction is last team to score. That could be the first team to score. You never know. Liner into right. Yeah, I think having it's just some additional stats and stuff to pull from. It's definitely a lot of fun. Like, I don't know what we have for like a stream graphics type of group. Someone like people that can produce like those fun things that talk about like those specific stats and stuff. That would be cool to have something to pull up. while talking about the games, like how they would do in like actual broadcasts. That would be fun. Um, just want to get into my like inner Kevin Brown type beat when hitting up the start screens on some of these games. It's like, what can you talk about half the time? Well, we can talk about that one. As there's no home run, 426 feet. Ethan King, their first homer of the season. It's gonna put California on top early, 1-0. If that is your first career minor league home run, congratulations. I don't know who's a rookie. And you love seeing milestone stuff like that on stream. That stuff's always fun. Like you see like your first homer or like a big milestone like 1000th strikeout or like stuff like that, 100th stolen base. Oh, that one in the right, that looked good, but dies. LaFave into right. Everybody throwing it out to right field. A fly ball left. Yeah, like that kind of that stuff is so much fun to have because we can't, with how we do the sim and stuff, we can't just keep following players around. I think Hummus is kind of the one who's been doing that with this, like, I think, what is it, Strike Zone is the mode. With how that works and how he jumps from game to game. But catching stuff like that on stream is really rare. Because it's not like we just have every game pulled up at any time. I hope to catch more of those moments on stream because it is really special for the players, and like the teams can clip it and send it off and ping the guy in the Discord and everything, and it kind of lives a little bit in history. Especially when you're breaking a big record, like the saves record. Only when I stream? Well, are you gonna clear my schedule? So I can stream more? I'm a busy human. I got things to do. People to see. A crazy maniac of a puppy to take care of. Can't be streaming all the time. There is a record that is up for grabs. We'll check at the end to see if it's happened. I feel like I would have known. You know what, Dave? That is funny. What's the record? What do I have to beat? I want it. I'm going for a different record, but I want that so bad now. Hold on, let me wipe my tears with all my silver sluggers that I have. Ooh, a little bobble. It's an error. Suddenly there are 2 runners on with no outs. That ball is up the middle, and they're not going to send. We got bases loaded. Nobody outs here. Fly Jr. They're just going to get the one, and a run is going to score. Louisville is going to take the lead. Ball inside. The bases are loaded again. It's a grab ball to first, but the first baseman's going to bobble it. It bounces off their glove. That's gonna end in a strikeout, but Louisville takes the lead. 2 runs scored here. See, with my terrible zone rating, it's because I am an offense first shortstop. I am the PBE's Corey Seager. Defense? Sometimes? Well, that and you're comparing yourself to every other like player at the position. He's an okay... Look, I'm still a good defender, but it's like when every other guy is like... is like your Francisco Lindor's, Andrelton Simmons type guys. It's gonna look worse. Like, it's my stats aren't bad. It's still good. But comparatively, that's how zone rating works. I'm awful. But that's just because I'm trying to push a different meta. Managed by Moon. Yeah, we'll see how it works with the new sim. I did a couple just like quick run-throughs of the season. It's not necessarily producing the results that I want, but like I can't be mad. I'm doing stuff like I could be like the first shortstop to break 200 homers in like a long time, which is crazy to think about. But you know, you do a couple of these like private sims and stuff, and you have no idea. There's 3 people who have done it. Josu has the top at shortstop with 244 homers. We're gonna go look. This game is getting out of hand. Firehawks are looking a little down now. They got to get things going. We're in the 7th inning. As it stands. The only other guys who have done it, so Julian O'Sullivan at 244, Bobby McDonald at 209, and Edward De Niro at 204. I am sitting at 169 right now. Just for record. So it's gonna be close. We'll see how long I can hang on. If I can finally start hitting homers. Oh, that one's gonna go! Oh, the Firehawks are steaming back. Deion Sandals with a 2-run homer. 369 to right field. Yeah, power right there. The fire Aaron Boone, yes! We're gonna hit the 7th inning stretch here, a 2-run ball game. Oh, the right fielder's gonna botch it. Are they gonna? They're gonna call that a hit. They're calling that a hit. It looked like it went off the glove, but maybe just a terrible route. That's some Nick Castellanos type defense out there. No tag up opportunity. But I mean, even if like Aaron Boone gets fired, he's probably gonna get picked up by somebody else as manager. So you can keep that going forever, infinitely. Just got to make the playoffs. And hope that the front office does what they need to do to keep him there. But who even is managing the Rockies? I know they fired Bud Black, who was their manager for way too long, considering the amount of success. Like, I don't even. Twitch manages the Rockies. Yeah. This is what I dreamed for about. Ooh, a hard liner. Snagged by the shortstop. Grounded to first. Chicago White Sox. Alright, top of the ninth. Erickson's still working in this one. Okay. He's gone 8 1/3. Oh, that is absolutely launched. What was the exit velo on that? That didn't go as far as it probably could have. Devin Harris, 369 makes it a 1-run ball game. They're gonna keep Erickson in. They're trying to get him the complete game. Don't, you can't pull him now, game. You can't do it to him. Dog, they do it. And you just keep him in after the homer. And you don't even let him go for it. Bad manager. Bad managers. Gosh. Why? Why? Tragic. I feel robbed. Like, deep in my soul. Seeing that. Like, you pull him after the home run or you don't pull him at all and let him go for it. Flipping Kevin Cash, just the moment right there. Should have argued to stay on more. We don't talk about the Louisville logo. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about the Cookie Monster. Cannot hurt you. Cookie Monster Lieber cannot hurt you. It does not exist. For California, Sandals is going to go 2 for 3. Run scored 2 RBI. Then aside Louisville, McFly Jr. 3 for 5. Run scored 2 RBI. Pebbles takes the loss. Erickson with the winker. Hart picks up the save. Stupid, undeserved save, in my opinion. 4 pitches, 1 out. Ollie Erickson's going to be your player of the game. The 4-pitch save. Efficiency. Alright, let's get through these box scores. Kingpins are going to win against the Rounders 1-0. The run, so Phillips walked, scored a run, Mint knocked him in some fashion, looks like. Also was hit by a pitch, so it could have been either one of those plays, but it was a single that knocked him in, so. Woo. Gerard takes the loss, Mathis Hendry with the win, Martino with the save. Joseph Mathis Hendry is your player of the game. Watch that one. Bruce City will win over Kansas City. Battle of the Cities. 7-5 the final. Oh, what happened? What in the world? Pinch hitter. Pinch hitter! Dame, what in the world? Explain yourself. Ruiz Jr., the only multi-hit day for Bruce City. Got on base 4 times. Went 2 for 3 the run score. RBI, 2 walks. And then Mets on Kansas City, 4 for 5, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Also stole a base. Crabula the win, Boone with the save. Duds lost in the blown save. Buki Mets, your player of the game. Wheeler's going to win over the Dills 7-4. 4-run top of the 7th. That's what did that one in. Bunch of 2 for 4 days coming from Fernandez Jr., Magic, and Hayes. Technically how you would pronounce it, if it's exactly what I think it's going to be. And then Amarillo, 4 for 4 day from Boy, 2 runs scored and an RBI. O'Cullen with the loss, Lucas with the win and a blown save. Firefly Boy going to be your player of the game. Haired Moon. Swifties, they're going to win over the Flamingos 10-5. For Florida, we got a 3 for 5 day, 2 runs scored, and an RBI from Briggs. And then State College, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs from Slow. Both starters take no decisions in this one. Ortiz takes the loss. Feet with the win, and Bazooka Slow going to be your player of the game. Alright, we gotta look at the major leagues now. Scroll all the way to the top. Vandals are going to win over the Sloths 7-2. For Vancouver, Pierre Phillip goes 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, 2 RBI. It's their 5th home run in the 9th inning. Then San Antonio, 4 hits on this one. Runs coming, Trantoto and Honcho scoring, Littleton O'Sullivan Jr. picking up those RBI. Bean's going to take the win. Tatum the loss. Pierre Phillip going to be your player of the game. Five hit homers. Pathfinders are going to win over the Raptors 6-1. Multi-hit day for Boise coming from Denton. The 9th spot goes 2 for 3. With 2 singles. On the side of Toronto, we got a 2 for 4 day, run scored, 4 RBIs from Hinckley. Hit a grand slam in the 6th. PKVS with the loss. Random with the win. Joe Random going to be your player of the game. Voyagers are going to win over the Crabs 14-2. Funny spike in there as they tried to battle back, but it kind of fell apart in the latter portions of the game. Multi at day 4. Providence coming from Zalewski goes 2 for 4. And for New York, yeah, I'm going to say, let's do the 4 for 5 day, 3 runs, 2 RBI from Payne on that one. Yeah, that's a homer, double, 2 singles were the 4 hits. Silliams Jr. takes the loss. Woods with the win. Brian Payne is your player of the game. There's quite a long rain delay. We love rain delays. Surge are going to win 5-4 over the Aviators in walk-off fashion. Eucliffe run scoring double in the bottom of the 9th. For Outer Banks, McDaniel goes 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, and RBI. And then on Buffalo, Eucliffe, the hero of the game, 2 for 3, run scored, 3 RBI, also took a walk. On the pitching, both starters pick up no decisions on quality starts. Voss with the loss, Fittipaldi a blown save, Con with the win. Sting Eucliffe is your player of the game. There, and then we're here. Scorpions will win over the Rougarou 9-5. And now you can't get that song out of your head, Smile. A couple 3 for 4 days from Williams and Mills for New Orleans. Death Valley Lawn Gnomes is going to go 4 for 5, run score, 4 RBI. Just double checking. Okay. Slossberg takes the last bummus. The win. Lawn Gnomes is going to be your player of the game. And Shikoyoto Batsubad ties the champion's regular season game record for base on balls with 4. The man took 4 walks. What a guy. The Demons are going to win over the Stars 12-0 is your final. 3 hit are the Stars, but 2 of those coming at the bat. Hayden Andrews Jr. ends up going 2 for 3 on the day. And for Detroit, 3 for 5, 2 runs score, 4 RBIs for Alpha Nerd. Was a double shy of the cycle, it looks like. Yeah. Not really crazy, 2 cycles in 1 sim. Mulder takes the last strider with a complete game shutout Picks up the 6th win strat and also walks away with the player of the game. I was there, now I'm here. Space Rangers are going to win over the Apex 6-3. We love complete game shutouts. There's a 2 for 3 day, 1 run score, 2 RBIs, and a walk from McKinley for Indy. And then on Lunar Base, Sean Carcrash, leadoff hitter. 2 for 4, 2 run score, 2 RBI. Bernard, the loss, Iceman, the win. Rubbish picks up the hole. Rockman, the save. Sean Carcrash could be your player of the game. Toro's gonna win over the Serpents, 8-7. Close one here. Almost gave it up. Held it down. Counter strike. For Seattle, that's a fun line. 1 for 4, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs from Mihire. Also had a stolen base. And then Gnome Child goes 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI in that 9 spot for Cancun. Cash with the loss. Betico picks up the win. Gnome Child, your player of the game. Alright, and that should do it for the sim day. We'll move to a quick sim. We have everybody running today, and then last game coming right up. Prediction is live for the last game. After this quick sim, Providence versus Vancouver, the first team to score. Get your predictions in while you can, while we go through these box scores. I get to watch my player on stream smile. Aviators are gonna win in extras 9-3. It's going 6 in the top of the 11th. We're gonna have a 4 for 6 day run scored from Jones. Seen their name pop up a few times this sim. And then for Boise, kept things in there. Go Bambino, 1 for 4, 1 run scored, 2 RBIs. Also took a walk, hitting their 6th home run of the year. Both starters at least finished 7, taking no decisions. Alvarez with the win in 4 innings of relief. Wolf, the blow safe. Thornberry, the loss. Side Duck, starter for Boise, is going to be your player of the game. Slaw's going to win over the Voyagers, 5-4. Shadow for New York goes 2 for 4, run scored, 2 RBI. And then on San Antonio, Skoden goes 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, and RBI. So a bunch of 2 for 4 days. Both starters take no decisions. Got a little roughed up, giving up 4 runs apiece. Jones, the loss. Rendis Haddock, the third, with the win. Les Skoden will be your player of the game. Skoden. Vandals are gonna win, picking up win number 20 on the season. 6-1 the final over the Providence Crabs. For Providence, multi a day coming off the bat of Traveler. Picks up 2 singles. And then for Vancouver, McLovin Jr. goes 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Nansen with the loss. Sheet the win. Abassi the save. Holly Sheet going to be your player of the game. Extra innings. This one took 10, and it was crazy at the very end of the game. Oh my goodness. So Pathfinders are going to win over the Surge 7-6. Hold on. Please don't tell me it was a win. The winning run was a ground out. That would be wow. For Buffalo, 3 for 4 day run scored for Cadavra. Also took a walk. And then Toronto, we have a 3 for 4 day run scored, RBI from Wallach. Both starters pick up no decisions in this one. Baba with the loss and a blown save, a miss with the win. Colby Kaufman could be your player of the game. Hey, look at that. A good start. All right. More extra innings. Another RP, another winning run on the ground out. That's funny. Ruger are going to win this one in 10, 2-1 over the Stars. 11 hits all around for Nashville. Summers and Andrews Jr. combining for that run. Was a double and then a single to knock him in. And then for New Orleans, multi-hit days from Steelflex and Williams, each going 2 for 4. Both stars having great performances today. Pick up the no decision. Katarina with the loss in the blown save. Westbrook picks up the win. Calvin Ball, starter for Nashville, going to be your player of the game. Toros will win over the Space Rangers 6-3. Not worth the first. It was 2 for 4 with a run scored. Then on Cancun, we have a 2 for 3 day, 2 runs scored. RBI and a walk from Ohi Cow. Yatef takes the loss. Lee with the win. Ryan Lee gonna pick up player of the game. I'm not gonna give him the complete game. What is with people not? A bag. Indy gonna win over the Sea Stars in a tightly back and forth contest here. 6-5 the final. Almost let it slip in the 9th, but held on. Ingram's gonna pick up a 4 for 4 day, a run scored and an RBI. So the double a homer, 2 singles. Coo. And then for Seattle, Warsmoke goes 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI and a walk. It's gonna knock in and smash their 6th homer of the season in an attempt to tie the game up. Chicken with the win. Blue Sky, the Lost Quads with the save. Commander Warsmoke will be your player of the game. Scorpions are going to win over the Demons 5-3. For Detroit, we have a 3 for 3 day. 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs from Jam. Hitting their 2nd homer of the season. Also had a sacrifice fly. For Death Valley, bunch of multi-hit days from Montalban. Gnomes, Giannis, and Mr. each picking up 2 hits. Mulligan the loss, Pruitt the win, Xavier the save, Holden Jam can be your player of the game. Alright. Minor leagues. Kingpins gonna win over the Rounders 5-1. For Chicago, that top of the order there, Pants, Locke, and Phillips each picking up 2 hits apiece, combining for 4 runs between them. Practice the loss, Von Couts with the win, Venturi with the save, King Locke gonna be your player of the game. Bears gonna blank the Hepcats 2-0. The Drew Walk and Drew Walk. The only 2 walks the team took. The only multi-hit day of the day being Cragg, goes 2 for 4, ended up scoring a run. On the side of Kansas City, Perez, the only one to get on base multiple times, goes 1 for 2, also took a walk. Dupp with the win, Pat Bottom with the save, Nasir takes the loss, Jacked Up be your player of the game. Dillo's Wheelers. Dillo's going to blank the Wheelers. 6-0 the final. 5-run bottom of the 8th. Things got a little out of hand there. Only 2 hits, 3 base runners total. Anchorage. Parker with a walk. Oliver and Steele picking up the hits on that one. Or Amarillo. 1 for 3 day, 2 runs scored. Also took a walk. DeLine Court. Catcher in that 3rd spot. Also stole a base. Catcher that steals. Tomato the 3rd takes the loss. Wint with the win. Jasper Wint is your player of the game. Lemur is going to win over the Firehawks 11-1. Quinn Jr. That leadoff spot, 3 for 5 on the day. And then over to Louisville, the other leadoff hitter, Lefebvre, 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, 2 RBI, also took a walk. Hamilton the loss, Manzer the win. Thibault Lefebvre will be your player of the game. And last game of this day, the Flamingos are going to win over the Swift Steeds, 8-3. 2 for 5 day, 1 run scored, 3 RBIs from Cooper in the 7 spot. And then State College, multi-hit days from Blair and Von Pippington, each picking up 2 hits. Maher with the win, Vaseline the loss. Jimmy Lumber is going to be your player of the game. All right. That'll do it for the quick sim. Prediction is still running. Who's going to score first in our final game of the day as we get to see the Providence Crabs at the Vancouver Vandals. Hey, Lone Star, how you doing? Hope everybody's doing good. This is the last game of the day. Then we'll run through box scores, check a couple of things, because there is a record we are watching right now. So we'll check that. I like looking at, like, the end of the week. We see the standings, we see some stats, see the leaderboards. So this will be last call for predictions. Who do you think's gonna score first? I mean, Providence, being the away team, does lead a little bit to them. They have the first opportunity to score, but we don't talk about the matchup data. It just is. This is prime time number 8 of 8 for this week. All right. Well, we'll get things rolling here. Last game of the day, primetime number 8. Beryl Summers going to lead things off against Chuck Nasty. We get things rocking and rolling. Okay, here's a stadium with a lower angle. I've been waiting for one that had one. This one is like, you're really darn close to the field. Ooh, a dive by the shortstop. Gonna make that play. And a grounder to first. Quick 1, 2, 3. That one into right, but it'll be caught just at the warning track. Hot hitting Phillip. Grounder deep in the hole at short. There's out number 2. So Von Caliente loops a single over the leaping head of the shortstop. So runner on. Caliente is off and running. He'll be in safely. 23rd stolen base for him. Burgers up the middle. They're going to wave him around. In comes Von Caliente, and he will score. RBI single from Burgers, and that'll clear the prediction. Nice and easy. And a fly ball to center will end the inning. So Vancouver up 1-0 early in this one. There's a grounder to first. Walk issued to Baltz. A liner over the head of the first baseman. So 2 runners on now, 1 out, second and third. Infield staying back. There's a walk issued to consideration. So bases are loaded for Mayfield. Big cut and a miss. Huge strikeout. That one into left, but it will die and be caught. Bases left loaded Could be a missed opportunity in this one. See how it plays out. 2 quick outs here with balls in play. And Lansdale is going to go down swinging. We are in the 3rd inning. Grounded to short. There's a walk issued. He's got a runner on. He's not afraid to steal bases. Just only has 2 on the season. Love. High pop up. Be caught just behind the first base bag. Out number 3. That ball's gonna sneak through. There's a single for Rishikesh. A little bouncing grounder gets past the second baseman. Little funky animation there. Phillip goes down on strikes. It's grounder up the middle. Oh, tried to go for it. They're going to call no out at second. I thought they might have had it, dropped it on the transfer, but no. So bases are loaded, 1 out for Burgers. Caught in center field in with the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0 Vancouver. Walker over to short. And to go the short way. Taking the force out at second for out number 3. Fly ball in left. Runner past the second baseman into right field. So there's a hit. Off and running, but dead to rights is Mom Spooner. Just a great transfer and throw there. It looked like he had a pretty good jump too. Ground out to short is going to end it. Bottom of the 4th. Hard hit ball. Caught. Out and left. There's a grounder. Now in inning number 5, into center field. A leap. It's over his head. Around is Mayfield. He'll be in with a leadoff double. Hard hit ball to left. It'll die just shy of the track. No tag up opportunity on the play. Oh, hard liner to the first. Had a chance to get down. That one is down into center field. They're going to send him around and they will score. It's an RBI single for Grail Traveler. Puts Providence on the board. Is that a land for a single? Hits coming in. There's a walk. The bases are loaded. Seymour Baltz up the middle. That'll score 1. They're waving him around. Oh, the ball's going to get away on the throw. He had him dead to rights if he could catch it. Now Providence is going to take the lead. A 2-run single. And they still got runners on second and third. Another run's going to come in. They're going to swing around. This time the throw is on line. And they get the final out at home. On a 4-run top of the 5th. A huge display there. Rishikesh is going to put another one on the board for Vancouver. 6th home run of the season for Akshay Rishikesh. 400 feet to left center. Oh, and Strange is going to go back to back with him. And we're tied up. 382 to left field. Will we have back to back to back? No, just a grounder up the middle. Ah, tragic. On Caliente, big cut and a miss. There's that number 2. Burgers is going to drop one into left. Hard hit ball to left field, but that'll die for out number 3. Hard cut and a miss. Only the 3rd strikeout for Nasty. That ball into right. Ooh, at the wall. Not enough height on it to sneak over. And another hard liner. They hit the ball hard, just right at everybody. That's a walk to McLovin. I guess we do take walks in this house. Back around strikeout. Dive by the second baseman. Just gonna get the out at first. The runner will move up. And a grounder to short. That'll put us through 6. We are tied at 4. Another hard line drive. We've seen a few of those. It's nice to know there's a variety of outs that we can get now. Alright, we are hitting the stretch time. Still tied. Crabbed and Crunch. New pitcher on the mound. That face gen is the thing of nightmares. Oh man. Just gotta get through it nice and clean for the reliever. Abasi on now for Vancouver is going to issue a walk to Love. Does steal some bases. He's off and running. The throw is not in time. Stolen base number 14. Go ahead run stands at second. Strike 3 call. Down and in. That's going to get past the second baseman. They're not going to send the runner. So runners on the corner is 1 out. Off and running. Thought that could have been a chance for a delayed steal at home. That would have been funny. Hard hit ball to the first baseman. They're going for the play at home and they're going to get him. Saving a run on there. The contact play was on. A great play by that first baseman. Jeez. We're getting all sorts of new stuff in this engine. Burgers to left. It's gone. The big man. 12th home run of the season goes 349 down the left field line. That one into right center and it's gone. Walker's gonna go back to back with him. 405 to make it 6-4. Lovett Jr. gonna get in on the hit parade here. That's gonna bounce up against the wall in left center. The fireworks are still raining down on the field. Ball to the second baseman. He's gonna bobble it. They're gonna call it a single. Off and running is Becker. He'll be safe. So no outs. Second and third still. That ball into right center. It's going to hit the wall. 1 run is in. In comes another. He slides in safely. Ashton Lansdell with a 2-run double. Alfonso Bonzo is going to walk. Harishi Cash. I'll bring up the top of the order. Ball's going to get away. I guess I am the curse of the wild pitch. That's going to get through. 1 run is in. They're going to hold. Hold up the runner at third. So on the corner, still nobody out as that ball's coming in. Safe is Strange. That ball's up the middle. 1 run is in. Here comes the second one. It's a 2-out single. And Phillip is going to make it to second. This has gotten out of hand very quickly as there's the first out of the bottom of the 8th. High pop-up. Shortstop comes in for it. Walker's gonna take a walk. Left field to the wall. It's caught just at the wall. Reaches up to grab it. That's gonna end this bottom of the 8th. 7 runs put up. Pop up to third. Grounder to third. Last chance here. So that one's going to drop into left field. Takes the turn. Is going to be in safely with the double. A little bit of a trouble with it. Oh, let's call that a hit by pitch. Down and in. Probably bonked him on the shin. Ooh, hard hit ball into center field. Bounces up against the wall. 1 run is in. Gonna hold up. Now 11-5. Swing and a miss. Strikes out Baltz. to secure the win. Vancouver's going to win this one 11-5, your final. All right. What a ridiculous game. Martinez bomb shooter on Providence goes 4 for 4 on the day, knocks in 1 run. Then Vancouver, Danny Burgers keeps up great season, 3 for 4 runs scored, 3 RBI. Crunch the loss. Abbasi picks up the win. Danny Burgers is going to be your player of the game. Save that. Alright. Let's have a look at some box scores for the last day that we have. Aviators are going to win 7-2 over the Raptors. Starting pitchers goes 4 for 5, 3 runs scored, 4 RBI. Keeping up what he does best, being really good at ball. And then Boise, their only runs coming off back again. Hits a solo home run in the 3rd inning. Kelly with the win, the kid the loss. The starting pitcher is your player of the game. Slots are going to win over the Voyagers 8-5. For New York, we have a 2 for 4 day, 2 runs scored, and an RBI from Skatos. And then for San Antonio, 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, 3 RBI from Jerry Mander. Hit their 7th home run of the year. Whitman, the loss, Redis had the 3rd with a win and a blown save. Jerry Mander will be your player of the game. We'll watch that one. Surge going to win over the Pathfinders 7-4. Alou going to go 3 for 4, 1 run scored, and an RBI. Hit 2 doubles in this contest. And then on the side of Toronto, we have a 2 for 4 day, 2 runs scored from Dawson the 3rd. Irons with the win, Filtopoli the save, Foot takes the loss. Brigham Irons is going to be your player of the game. Toros are going to win over the Space Rangers 16-3. Lunar Base, multi-hit day coming off the bat of car crash, ends up going 2 for 4. And Fans going to hit their 3rd home run of the season. Nice, nice, nice. For Cancun, Tyler D. The Rage, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 6 RBI. Hit their 7th homer. Smith, the loss. Calgill with the win. Tyler D. The Rage, good to be your player of the game. Sea Serpent's going to win over the Apex 4-2. 3 for 4, 2 run scores. Ochikison. And then on the side of Seattle, 2 for 3, 1 run score, 2 RBI, 2 walks from Commander Warsmoke. McFlourish, the loss. McQueen, the win. Obel, the save. Commander Warsmoke, he will be your player of the game. Scorpions are going to win over the Demons 2-0 the final. 3 hits in this contest. Sir Poe, the only one to get on base multiple times, picks up a hit and a walk. Then Death Valley. Only multi-hit day comes from Plainview. Goes 2 for 4, run scored, and RBI. LeBeau, the loss. Rousey, the win. Xavier picks up the save. Guy Rousey going to be your player of the game. Stars are going over the route 8-1. For Nashville, we have a 3 for 5 day, run scored, and an RBI from Drome. And then on the side, New Orleans, Boucher in that leadoff spot. It was 3 for 4 RBI, picked up half the team's hits. John with the win. Whiskey takes the loss. Mac John is going to be your player of the game. Over the minor leagues, Bruce City will win 7-2 over the Hepcats. Bebe goes 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI, hitting their 5th home run. Then for Kansas City, we have a 2 for 3 day, 2 runs scored, RBI, 2 walks from Double Neck, hitting their 6th homer of the season. Pizza Nader the third with the win. Montington takes the loss. Adam Cole Bebe be your player of the game. Firehawks will blank the Lemurs 3-0 the final. All 3 runs coming off the bat of Harris. Goes 2 for 4, runs scored, 3 RBI, hit a 3-run homer in the 3rd. And for Louisville, Newsom goes 1 for 2, took 2 walks in the game. Whittem the win, Shijano the save. Eshelman the third takes the loss. Adam Whittem gonna be your player of the game. Kingpins will win over the Ranas 3-1. Multi a day from Promise goes 2 for 4, runs scored, and an RBI. Hit their 4th homer of the year. Ribbit with the loss, Hands the win. Martino picks up the save. Jazz Hands is going to be your player of the game. Armadillo is going to win over the Whalers 7-4. Parker, leadoff hitter, goes 2 for 5, runs scored, 3 RBI, hits their 3rd homer of the year. And Amarillo, Anderson is going to go 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 3 RBI, hits their 3rd. Cheese with the loss, Gonzalez the win, Needfelt the hole, Rooster the save. Joe Anderson is going to be your player of the game. And the last one of the day, the Flamingos fight back in this one, winning in the top of the ninth, 5-4, the final over State College. Good team effort all around, but Fortune goes 2 for 4, runs scored, 2 RBI. Had themselves a triple in this game. For State College, leadoff hitter Slow goes 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 RBI. Also gets their first triple of the year. Johnson, the winner relief T2 takes the loss. Tugboat, starter for Florida. It's your player of the game. Still week 1. Plenty of time to make some changes and improvements. All right, let's have a gander at some standings here. See how week 1 shook up. Yeah, it's gonna be a tight one here, ain't it? Division races are already kind of getting a little out of hand. Some are getting real close. See how the minor leagues are looking right now. Yeah, just about what you expected. It's anyone's game. It's week 1 after all. We'll see how this looks by the time of my next stream, which is week 3. So this will all look completely different. Let's have a look at some statistics. See who's doing it all. Stream every day. I will, you know, if I got paid an actual salary, I would maybe think about it. Quite honestly, I'm exhausted from streaming. I'm gonna be totally real. Duke's smacking the ball. He's also tied for the league lead in homers at 8. 27 stolen bases, currently the lead here in the minor leagues. See, I don't know what Chief does when I'm not home, so he could be streaming. We may never know. Jacked up. Having a great start to the year here. 5 wins. 1.53 ERA. Has the complete game. Nazar has some really good K per 9s. What's the good amount of shutdowns too from Martino. Also has 6 saves. We'll flip over to. So this is the Legends Conference. I'll flip over to the Champions as well, and we'll see. I see a lot of Vancouver. I see a lot of New York in some of these lists. Joe Kelly with 2 complete games, none of them shutouts. Quality starts looking good here. Let's flip to the Champions. Belfort 9 saves, good number of players with 6 wins, going on to having some good starts to their seasons. 0.4 walks per 9. There's a lot of different names floating around. I mean, you could even just see it from looking at the standings, how close everything is. Ryan Lee, having a good year, turns out. Commander Warsmoke and McKinley. Edward McKinley, Commander Warsmoke gonna go back and forth for a little bit here. Launch angle with 9 homers. Still in the Bears uniform. I don't know, 30 stolen bases currently the lead over here. That's a crazy ISO too. 16 walks. That feels low, but it's still early. Flip over to Legends. It's just Danny Burgers. Ethan Shadow a little bit on there. And then look at like runs scored, doubles. Then it starts to get a little bit different. 24 stolen bases over here, total bases. Even leading sac flies is the big man. Even more ridiculous ISO. 12 to 9. Jesus. Alright, I was told to check. We were on a have to check the team. We were on the watch for a record here. Steelflex was on watch for career triples. Still at 58, did not get it today. I believe I have to look. Yeah, the current record is 59 of Johnny times 2. Shrimp McDaniel's also close. He's at 57. Steelflix is at 58. So not there just yet. Triples are hard. All right. Yeah, I assume all of this is fine. I gotta get my index button ready. But yeah, I'm gonna, courtesy save. Because I'm paranoid. Awesome. It's the default. I couldn't remember if there was anything that had to get changed at some point. What do I have planned for tonight? Well, let me hit the execute button first, and then we can start talking about what I'm doing this evening. I think I'm gonna be doing some more. So next weekend, hence why I was not on the schedule for next week. Is that I'm now pressing OK. I know what I'm doing. I have been preparing I'm hosting a dinner party for some of my friends next weekend. So it's I've been doing some recipe testing. It's turned out pretty good thus far. Yeah, I'll save you a spot at the table, Dame. Don't worry, don't worry. You can come and enjoy it. That's next weekend. Um, this weekend is kind of just hanging out, chilling, doing some chores and stuff while I have some time. Uh, what am I looking to make? It's gonna be Greek inspired. So I'm making souvlaki beef with Greek lemon rice, a nice side salad, um, homemade naan, and then some baklava for dessert. So pretty good. You can honestly probably make something resembling a hot dish of that variety. Yeah, I tested baklava. There's some tweaks I have to make to it. Because I need to reduce the syrup down a little bit more. And it was very wet, but it was very delicious. So it was a pain in the butt to make because the pan I have to cut down the sheets so much to get them to fit proper. And I may have overdid the butter a little bit in the middle portion, but there's no such thing, right? But that's what I'm kind of working on right now. Um, yeah, I'm still doing some work on some of the charity stuff. I've been kind of bogged down with a few things that's been going on, so that's on my to-do list probably today. Baklava isn't tough actually. It's just layers. It's a lot of repeating and counting and making sure you know your layer count. Otherwise, good luck. It's just really thin sheets of dough, butter, and like nuts, and a ton of layers. And then you just bake it and you pour a delicious syrup over it and it sizzles and soaks in and gets all crispy and yum yum yum. It's intimidating. But if you just buy like pre-made phyllo, it's fine. If you make it yourself, it's a little bit different. So we'll see how that goes with the dinner party. I'm excited for that because I'm just doing all the cooking for him. I said to my friends, it's just BYOB, bring your own beverage, because I will not have space in my fridge for anything. So that'll be fun for them. Today I'll probably take Chief out again. He's been down for a nap since I started streaming. So we'll probably go out again and have him run around. He did get neutered recently, so that was something I've had to deal with, and he's still a crazy bananas type of individual. Yeah, it's a dinner party. It's not a potluck. Yeah, he had a little inflatable shark donut cone. It was cute. But he's been fine. That was a couple weeks ago, so he's good now. He's still crazy as ever. He's gotten into some trouble recently, which has not been fun, but or like he's gotten me in trouble because he's too friendly. But otherwise, I'm just chilling, hanging out for a bit, and my next stream is week 3, day 4. So was that the 11th of October? Is the next time I'll be on. and then it'll be the World Series. But let me look at our schedules, get you guys a rundown of what we got going next week. Where's the summer schedule sheet? There we go. Week 2, day 1 is to be determined right now. Currently nobody signed up for that, and then you got the usual suspects on Wednesday and Thursday. And then next Friday, getting us into the All-Star break is Jacob taking that one. So I will be back on October 11th, the same time. I like these afternoons. Very nice. Yeah, just about what I thought. Like 2:30 type of finish, 3 hours. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's kind of... The other pup. What do you mean the other pup? I only have the one. No, there might have been pictures and such of Chief with another dog. That's my parents' dog, so. And he's currently having a rough emotional time right now because my mom and my sister are out of the country on vacation. So yeah, little bro has not been sleeping well. No, Gonzo is his name. He's 3 years old now, so he's the old man of the household. But he'll be fine. That's usually those first couple days that are a bit rough. That's for anybody when it's quiet, but. Please don't ever use that. What the hell? You people, I swear. Let's see. I got a couple other things going on, but I don't feel like divulging in such that. I have a personal life too, you know. Silent Hill. Ooh. I did see a really funny review that gave it a bad review and said too scary. It's simply just scary. It's like, what are you expecting? It's Silent Hill, guys. I don't know what you expected from that. I just find that funny. It's just scary. Scary! Negative review. I guess that's the point. It's supposed to be. That is true. Silent Hill is all about making you feel absolutely uncomfortable at all times. It's not about cheap scares. So, I'll have to see. You'll have to let me know how that one is. I don't play a lot of those games, but I can respect them as an art form. Because I'm too chicken. Yeah, I'm just doing the index upload right now. So I appreciate everybody coming out for the stream today. It's been a good time. So, yeah, alright, looks like the index is in fact updated. Yo, so true. Alright, I will send you all off here. Thank you for joining for today's stream. Next time I'll be on is week 3, day 4, same time, a nice afternoon. So everybody can just enjoy the rest of their days, or finally go to bed, or enjoy their evenings, depending on what part of the world you are in. So with that, I will catch you guys later.